Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, Life After 50. Just wanted to make a video on dog ownership. I see so many people, especially some of my neighbors, they have, kids or whatever. Oh, I need to get a dog for my kid. And no, don't do it. Remember that if you're going to get a dog, the dog is for you, not for your kids only. Don't expect them to take care of it. Don't expect them to take it out. Kid is going to treat it like a new toy. It's going to be great in the beginning, and then they're just going to forget about it. They'll pay attention to it, but forget about taking them out, feeding them, all that stuff. And also remember, a dog comes with a lot of expenses. Medical, whatever, you might spend, well, nowadays it's so expensive, they say for a decent breed, $1,000 or so. And you go get your first round of shots with rabies and everything like that. It's like $300-400. So you're like, what the hell? So it's an expense also, plus the food, plus the monthly heartworm, Heartgard I would give my dogs. And not only that, I see people, they buy dogs, and or they adopt a dog. First thing out of their mouth, oh, I want them. Well, not adopting. When they buy them off of a breeder or something. Oh, I want to have babies with the dogs. They can't barely keep up with their one dog, and they want to have babies. They're looking at it as a business most of the time. No, remember, a dog is a long-time commitment. Don't get one unless you plan on treating it like a family member. Don't just chain them up outside or put a doghouse outside and just leave them out constantly in the hot sun and the cold and all that. No. All my dogs, I've always spoiled them. I've had dogs since 1994. My first two dogs were Rottweilers. I learned a lot with them. And every single one of the dogs I've had in the past, I always remember each and every one of them. It was so special to me. And especially the last one I had. After the Rottweilers, I always had Boston Terriers. Boston Terriers are great dogs. Very smart. Willing to make you, they always want to make you happy. Playful when they're small. My last one, her name was Elsie. She was so smart, so sweet. I had adopted her from Boston Terrier Rescue, South Florida. And she was 6 when I got her, and she just passed away 2 months ago. Well, end of July she passed away, and miss her dearly. She was such a sweet dog. Listen so much. She would hang out with me and the neighbors out front, having a couple of beers or whatever. No leash, no nothing on her. A dog could pass. She had her own seat and everything. A dog could pass by. She'd just look at him like yeah, keep walking. And dogs are just very special when you have them. Yeah, they're a pain sometimes. They wake you up early. They want you to take them out. How many times, no matter how late you get home, that dog's gonna wake you up at the usual time. Like Elsie, her time was anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. So let's say I had a late night out, visiting friends or something. Even if I got home at 2-3 in the morning, she's still gonna get up at 6:30 through 7:30, and you can't get mad at her. That's just her routine. And you can't get mad at a dog, especially when you first get a dog, especially when they're puppies. You have to be very patient with crate training. Do not let that dog out of that crate unless you are constantly watching them. If you take a little break or whatever, put them right back in that crate. As soon as you come back out, let's say you're in the bathroom or something, then take them right back out. But dogs for apartments, I see people that they got these small apartments, but meanwhile they have a big German Shepherd or Rottweilers. I'm like, yo, you really, unless you're every day taking them to the park, which a lot of people don't do, get yourself a small dog for an apartment, whatever. Even me with the house, and I've got a yard and stuff like that. I learned a big lesson with the Rottweilers. They were great dogs, don't get me wrong. I love my Rottweilers. But they tore up the yard. I always had to be adapting to them. You know, I built them a deck on the side of the house. They had it all. They had constant water flow for drinking, shade, dog houses. Plus, I would bring them in, you know, at night, or if it was too hot outside during the day or whatever, because they love being outside. They loved it. But if it was too hot or too cold, I'd just bring them in. Not that Florida gets, you know, too cold. But there's some days that it gets pretty chilly. But they loved it. Even when it got a little cold, they loved it. That's when they played the most. But yeah, guys, you know, like I said, don't get a dog unless you're going to treat it like family. Don't let somebody come to your house either and, you know, reprimand your dog. You know, I tell people that I know that do not like dogs, and they come or stay in my house, you know, family or something. First thing out of my mouth, don't let me catch you reprimanding my dog. This is their house. They're allowed on the sofa, wherever. And so this is their house. And everybody's always been pretty cool with that. Because my dogs have always been so sweet. So they just love them. But yeah, guys, just wanted to give you a quick video on that. You know, dogs are very special. But remember, always treat them like family. It's an expense. Don't get them for your kid. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, you want to please your kid or whatever. But remember, when you buy that dog or adopt that dog, it's your dog. You're the one's going to be taking care of it. You're the one's going to be paying for it. All that comes along with dog ownership. I'll start making more videos on dogs because I love dogs. You know, I work. I'm retired, but I work part-time at a shelter, and I just love them. I just love them to death. But anyway, thanks for coming to see my channel. If you can, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much. And I'll see you guys soon. See if in the morning we go feed those crazy snakehead fish. Oh man, too bad I didn't film it tonight. I was out there and feeding it. Man, the ducks came. The duck came with the babies. That snakehead freak, she must have bit her heart, because she just took off, almost left the babies behind. And then the babies had to catch up with her. She did not want to come back whatsoever. Those snakeheads, they're like big bullies of the water. But anyway, guys, you take care. Remember, God bless you. Always put God first. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.